Italy, a country where history breathes through every stone, where every sunset feels like art, and every meal tastes like love. This is a land that doesn't just invite you to visit, it invites you to feel. From snow-capped mountains in the north to sun-drenched islands in the south, Italy is pure magic. So let's begin our journey through the 10 best places to visit in Italy, a trip through timeless beauty, legendary food, and unforgettable moments. Number 10. Naples. Loud, chaotic, passionate. Naples is Italy's heartbeat turned up to full volume. Located in the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, this southern port city is one of the country's oldest continuously inhabited places. And you can feel that history in every street corner. Cracked cobblestones, faded frescoes, and the smell of pizza drifting through the air. Naples is not just the birthplace of pizza, it's where Italian flavor itself was born. Fresh tomatoes from the volcanic soil, creamy mozzarella, basil so fragrant it seems unreal, simplicity turned into art. Walk down Via dei Tribunali, and you'll see locals arguing over which pizzeria makes the best margherita. Because here, food is a religion. Beyond the dough and sauce, Naples holds treasures that rival Rome and Florence. Ancient churches, hidden catacombs, and the magnificent Napoli Sotterranea, the underground city that stretches beneath your feet. But what makes Naples unforgettable is its raw authenticity. It's noisy, it's crowded, it's imperfect, and that's exactly what makes it real. From here, you can reach the ancient ruins of Pompei, the romantic cliffs of Sorrento, or the shimmering waters of the Amalfi Coast. Naples is a city that never pretends. It's the soul of southern Italy, alive and unapologetic. Number 9. The Italian Lake District. Now, let's head north, where the air grows cooler and the landscape becomes poetry. The Italian Lake District is where nature meets elegance. It stretches across northern Italy, framed by the dramatic peaks of the Alps and the gentle curves of green valleys. For over a century, writers and artists have come here seeking inspiration, from Hemingway to Byron, from painters to poets, all captivated by the lake's hypnotic calm. At Lake Garda, Italy's largest lake, sunlight dances on turquoise waters surrounded by olive groves and medieval castles. In the north, the cliffs rise high above the surface, a paradise for sailors, climbers, and dreamers alike. Lake Como, perhaps the most famous, feels almost unreal. Here, villas with centuries of history cling to forested slopes. Boats glide between pastel-colored towns like Bellagio and Varenna, and snow-capped peaks reflect on the glassy surface below. Further west lies Lake Maggiore, quieter and more intimate, dotted with lush islands and family-run resorts. Take a ferry to the Borromean Islands, where grand palaces rise out of the water surrounded by blooming gardens. Each lake has its own personality: Garda for adventure, Como for luxury, Maggiore for tranquility. Together they form one of Italy's most breathtaking escapes. Number 8. Sicily. Now we journey south again, across the narrow Strait of Messina to the largest island in the Mediterranean, Sicily. A place where every stone tells a story, and every meal carries the memory of centuries. Sicily has been ruled by Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans, and Spanish. And somehow, it has absorbed a little of them all. The result is a culture unlike anywhere else in the world: fiery, colorful, layered, and deeply proud. In Palermo, Baroque churches rise beside chaotic markets, where vendors shout about swordfish and blood oranges. In Agrigento, the Valley of the Temples stands as one of the world's most impressive archaeological sites. Ancient Greek ruins glowing gold in the Sicilian sun. And then, there's Mount Etna, Europe's tallest active volcano. When you stand on its slopes and look down at the island below, you feel both awe and humility. It's the kind of beauty that reminds you how small we are next to nature. Sicily isn't just about history or landscape. It's about emotion. It's in the laughter of the locals, the taste of cannoli filled with fresh ricotta, the smell of the sea at sunset. It's raw, real, and unforgettable. Number 7, Cinque Terre. Now, just imagine 5 villages painted in pastel colors, clinging to cliffs that drop straight into the sea. That's Cinque Terre, the 5 lands. Rio Maggiore, Manarola, Cornelia, Vernazza, and Monterosso. Each is a tiny world of its own, connected by trails, trains, and stories that really go back centuries. Here, houses are stacked like dominoes above small fishing harbors, and narrow alleys twist between wine terraces carved into the mountainside. When you walk the Blue Trail, every step honestly feels like walking through a painting. The sea sparkles below, the air smells of lemon and salt, and life just moves slower, deliberately, peacefully. The sunsets in Cinque Terre are legendary. The colors melt from orange to pink to deep purple, and when night falls, the lights of the villages glow like stars. Cinque Terre is not a place you simply visit. It's a place you feel in your bones, a dream you never quite wake up from. Number 6, Milan. Modern, polished, and powerful. Milan is Italy's beating economic heart. It's not as ancient as Rome or as romantic as Venice, but it has its own allure, a mix of tradition and ambition, of history and high fashion. Once devastated by war, Milan rose from the ashes to become one of the most stylish cities in the world. Today, it's where global trends are born, from runway shows in Via Monte Napoleone to innovative architecture at Porta Nuova. But beyond the fashion, Milan hides treasures of art and faith. Here, you can stand before Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, one of the most iconic paintings ever created. You can visit the Milan Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that took nearly 6 centuries to complete, its marble spires piercing the sky. At night, the city transforms. Elegant restaurants hum with conversation, aperitivo bars fill with locals, and the canals of Navigli shimmer under golden lights. Milan is energy, it's confidence, it's reinvention. And though it may feel more modern than traditional, it's still deeply Italian, a city that looks forward without ever forgetting where it came from. Number 5, the Amalfi Coast. Few places in the world can match the beauty of the Amalfi Coast. Stretching along 30 miles of southern Italy's Campania region, this coastline is pure poetry, a breathtaking mix of sea, cliffs, and pastel-colored villages that seem to defy gravity. Every twist of the coastal road reveals a new masterpiece: terraced lemon groves, shimmering bays, and villas perched high above turquoise waters. The town of Positano is the jewel of the coast. Its cascade of colorful houses tumbles down the hillside toward a pebble beach, where the air smells of salt and citrus. Positano is glamour with soul, chic cafes, hidden stairways, and sunsets that feel like scenes from an old Italian film. A short drive away lies Amalfi, once a mighty maritime republic. Today, its narrow streets lead to sun-drenched plazas, the scent of fresh seafood, and the grand Cathedral of St. Andrew, whose striped facade glows at golden hour. And then there's Ravello, perched high above the sea. It's quieter, more reflective, known for its elegant gardens and the hauntingly beautiful Villa Simbrone, where the terrace seems to float above the sky. The Amalfi Coast is not just a destination, it's a feeling. It's waking up to the sound of waves against cliffs, sipping limoncello as the sun sets, and realizing that beauty doesn't have to be loud to be unforgettable. Number 4, Pompei. If the Amalfi Coast is a dream, Pompei is a time capsule. Frozen in tragedy, yet alive with history. In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted with unimaginable force, burying the thriving Roman city under ash and pumice. For nearly 1,700 years, Pompei slept, perfectly preserved beneath the earth. When excavation began in 1748, archaeologists uncovered streets, villas, frescoes, and even the haunting outlines of people caught in their final moments. Walking through Pompei today feels surreal. You pass bakeries with ovens still intact, mosaic floors that once sparkled under Roman sandals, and bathhouses that tell of an empire's luxury. It's a glimpse into daily life 2,000 years ago, so detailed it almost feels intrusive. Stand in the amphitheater, and you can still hear echoes of ancient crowds. Look toward Mount Vesuvius, and you'll feel both awe and dread, a reminder of how fragile life is, and how even in destruction, beauty can endure. Pompeii isn't just ruins, it's a mirror of humanity, our art, our ambition, our vulnerability, frozen in time forever. Number 3, Venice. There's really no place like Venice. Honestly, no matter how many pictures you've seen, nothing quite prepares you for that first moment you step onto its canals. Built on a lagoon of 118 islands, Venice is a masterpiece of imagination, a floating city where roads are water and time just seems to flow differently. Here, gondolas glide beneath bridges as ancient as the Renaissance itself. The sound of lapping water replaces car horns, and every turn reveals another postcard view, a hidden courtyard, a weathered door, a shimmer of light on rippling canals. At the heart of Venice lies St. Mark's Square, framed by the majestic basilica and the Doge's palace, both symbols of a city that once ruled the seas. Cross the Rialto Bridge, and you'll find markets bursting with color and voices that echo through centuries. Venice is romance and mystery intertwined. It's getting lost on purpose, following a quiet alley just to see where it leads, and finding a small trattoria that feels like it's been waiting just for you. At dusk, as the sky turns pink over the Grand Canal, you really understand why Venice isn't just visited, it's experienced. It's a city that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world, and honestly, never will again. Number 2, Tuscany. If Italy had a soul, it would live in Tuscany. Rolling hills, cypress trees, olive groves, and golden light that feels painted by the gods themselves, Tuscany is the Italy of dreams. This central region captures everything that makes the country timeless: beauty, simplicity, and art. The capital, Florence, is an open-air museum. Stand before Michelangelo's David, gaze up at Brunelleschi's dome, and wander through streets that shaped the Renaissance. But Tuscany's heart beats beyond the cities, in the vineyards of Chianti, where you can sip wine overlooking endless valleys, and in the medieval town of San Gimignano, known for its stone towers that pierce the skyline like ancient sentinels. In Siena, the cobblestone streets spiral toward Piazza del Campo, one of Europe's most stunning squares, especially during the Palio, a centuries-old horse race that turns the city into a living celebration of tradition. And don't forget the Leaning Tower of Pisa, tilting with elegance as if defying gravity just for fun. Tuscany isn't just a region, it's a mood, a slower rhythm, a reminder that beauty lies in simplicity. It's the taste of fresh olive oil, the warmth of the sun on stone walls, and the echo of church bells in the distance. Number 1, Rome. And finally, we arrive in the Eternal City, Rome, the beating heart of Italy. a city where every street corner feels like a chapter of human history. Rome is ancient and alive at the same time. It's the roar of scooters mixing with the whisper of centuries. Its ruins beside cafes, and modern life unfolding on top of 2,500 years of civilization. Walk through the Colosseum, and you can almost hear the crowd. Feel the sand beneath your feet, the ghosts of gladiators still circling the arena. Then step into the Roman Forum, where empires were born and fallen in the shadow of marble columns. But Rome isn't just a museum, it's a living masterpiece. Fountains bubble in romantic plazas like Piazza Navona. The Pantheon, still standing after 2 millennia, glows with sunlight through its oculus. And at the Trevi Fountain, people from around the world toss coins and wishes into shimmering water, believing, just maybe, they'll return someday. Above it all lies Vatican City, the smallest country on earth and the spiritual heart of millions. Inside St. Peter's Basilica, art and faith collide in breathtaking harmony, and Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling feels less like paint and more like divine creation. Rome is chaos and beauty intertwined. It's pizza on a street corner, laughter at midnight, and the realization that you're walking where emperors once stood. It's not a city you simply visit. It's a place that stays with you long after you've gone. From the passion of Naples to the timelessness of Rome, Italy is not just a destination, it's an emotion. Every region tells a story, every dish a memory, every sunset a masterpiece. And whether it's your first trip or your 10th, you'll always find something new to fall in love with. Because Italy isn't a place you see once, it's a place that calls you back again and again.